On April 12, 2017, I established Modern Muscle 2 and 3 with my Dodge Challenger RT equipped with a 5.7-liter Hemi. After 24 paddle shifter tutorials, I decided to change things up. Like a thunderbolt from Zeus himself, the idea suddenly hit me. I asked myself, what was an age-old question that philosophers and scientists have pondered and have yet to solve? Is a Dodge Challenger RT faster than a Mustang GT 5.0? All conventional wisdom would say that I have no shot against a 5.0. I mean, we all know that a Mustang 5.0 will walk by an RT all day. All other assumptions were blasphemy. Yet, I decided to move forward with the race for one simple reason. The views, bro. On the day of the race, I wasn't expecting to win, but before and during the race, I implemented some key strategies. With a hope and a prayer, the race began. The results were surprising. The outcome, total victory. Not bad for my first trip to Mexico. It was then that I knew I needed to see how far this underestimated 5.7-liter yacht could go. Next, I took my talents to Tokyo. America's once great adversary, to race a turbocharged Infiniti Q50. It was time to plant the American flag once again on Japanese soil. This race was particularly special to me. I had to prove that American engineering was superior to Japanese. I had to do it for America, for justice, for muscle cars, for greatness, and for the views. The result? Victory. On my next trip to Mexico, I decided to up the ante with a $2,000 bet. I tested the strength and the endurance of my 8-speed automatic against a manual Dodge Challenger RT. The result? Total victory. Next, I found myself once again on the shores of Japan to battle a naturally aspirated 3.7-liter Infiniti Q50S. Thought to myself, maybe Japanese engineering is superior to American. Well, guys, I was wrong. The result was total victory. It was at this point that I pondered to myself, am I just too good? But then I decided to really reach for the skies, to push this muscle car to the limit. My next challenge was the father of the Hellcat. The grandfather of the Demon. The 6.1-liter SRT. A truly worthy adversary for an all-out battle royale. I was nervous, but once again, the Dodge Challenger RT showed its true colors. The result was total victory. In this video, you're going to learn my secret strategy of how I won these road battles. I'm Jeff from Modern Muscle 2 and 3, and here are my top strategies to win your next race. That wasn't the best intro yet you have ever seen in your entire life. I don't know what is. What is going on, guys? Jeff Jenkins here from Modern Muscle 2 and 3, and I am out here in front of the 2015 Dodge Challenger RT, the superstar that you guys saw in that video. And guys, today I'm gonna let you know my top secret strategy for winning those road battles. But before we get into that, I do have to say, it's been a while since I've uploaded, and I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering what the hell is going on. Well guys, to tell you the truth, work has been insane. I'm pretty sure some of you guys are wondering as well, what have you been up to these past weeks? I mean, you couldn't just be doing work. Well guys, if you didn't know, I did a collaboration with this YouTuber called Mike Hill. Where he lives, it's out in the Central Valley. When you go out to these rural areas, one of the biggest issues that you have is going to be the fact that there are a lot of bugs out there, right? One thing I did over this past week was clean off my car. It was a pretty much like a freak show. It was like a murder scene. So much death. Oh, humanity. I'm still having trouble sleeping at night, and of course, when I was not at work, I was in the gym getting pretty pumped up. You gotta keep these things going, am I right? I know some of you guys come here for this. Well, not everybody, but some of you guys do. Back to the point, guys. Now, as you guys know, this car beat two different vehicles, all right? First one was the 2016 Mustang GT 5.0. The second one was going to be the SRT. How did I do this? How did I accomplish this great feat? How did I beat these cars that were surely 100% more powerful? Now guys, I should have been really honest with you guys. I know I should have, told you guys what's really under this hood. And to all the people that have raced, I do want to apologize. Like I should have said this before. If this car was in stock, it's a little bit special. It has something under the hood that people don't know about. Well guys, here's the reveal, okay? There it is. And to tell you the truth, there really is no mods. Okay, so like I said before, everything on this car is going to be the GT Momentum, FA Power GT Momentum right here. It's going to be this 5.7 liter V8 Hemi and also the Corsa exhaust. So I don't have any extreme advantages over these cars. Every other car that I raced had the exact same mods or actually more. I believe the Mustang GT 5.0 had a cool air intake, it had an exhaust. Then also the SRT had a cool air intake and exhaust, and I think that was pretty much it. So guys, to tell you the truth, we were pretty much evenly matched on all these races. I didn't have an advantage and they really didn't have an advantage. Now they did have an advantage on paper. I believe the Mustang GT had over 400 horsepower. This car has 375. And also the SRT has about, I think, 425 horsepower. And this one, of course, that's 50 horsepower more. And I believe the Mustang GT has a little bit more over that, okay? Let's talk about the strategies. What did I do for these races? Like, what did I do? In terms of my driving, like what strategies did I use? What mode was I in? What was I doing, okay? For pretty much all these races, I did not use any launch control. All I did was do the sport mode. And that's about it. Didn't use any paddle shifters at all. No paddle shifters during these races. Just straight up sport mode and press that throttle and let it rip, baby. That's pretty much it, okay? No launch control, nothing else. All right, guys, I know I'm probably gonna get 1,000, 100 billion, kajillion dislikes. But you know what, guys? I'm gonna tell you what I think the reason was, okay? It was because that this car is an 8-speed automatic and the other ones were manuals, okay? And I think that is the sole reason why this car defeated a Mustang GT that is supposed to be a lot faster than a Dodge Challenger SRT and also a SRT. This car shouldn't beat an SRT. And I think the only reason why it beat it was because of the 8-speed automatic. I think that the automatic transmissions that we have these days, either you have the 8-speed automatic that's in the Dodge Challengers or the 10-speed automatic in the Camaros, honestly, like, you cannot outshift those cars. Like, it is humanly impossible for you to shift faster than how fast these cars shift. Because those were the only cars that had a clear advantage over me, right? Other ones, all the Infinities and stuff like that, those were automatics. And you saw in the races that they almost kind of got me. I definitely went past them, but they were 100% a lot closer than the faster cars that were manuals. But a lot of people say in the comment section is, hey, that guy doesn't know how to use a stick shift. Well, guys, honestly, if it's that hard to use it, what the hell's the point? If you have to be a more skilled driver to drive a manual, isn't it a disadvantage, don't you think? Rather than, somebody that has, automatic, that a novice like myself that can, blow past cars that are faster. I'm not a skilled driver at all, okay? I have probably zero skill. All I did was press the pedal and go, okay? I know this is gonna be very controversial. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate about this, all right? And for the people that were in the races, that intro was just for entertainment purposes. I appreciate it. You guys know I love you guys, but I think this is how I won, all right? Before I leave, there's one thing I do have to say. In terms of my races, I am looking for a certain amount of cars, okay? Like one of the cars I'm looking to race is gonna be a Camaro SS, okay? So if anyone has a Camaro SS, wants to race me, it's in LA, hit me up, let's do something, okay? And what else do I wanna race? Yeah, I know a lot of people aren't gonna be like, you know, most of the people on this channel are probably gonna be muscle car owners, but if you have like an Audi or if you have anything like more European kind of thing, I wanna race that too, see how this thing does against, you know, I guess the more advanced European vehicles, okay? Let me know what you guys think. Is there something I'm missing? And if you have a manual, this is not meant to offend you, but I just think this is the reason why I won. I can't see another reason why. It doesn't make any other sense to me. But yeah, if you're a manual owner, let me know, like, educate me. Maybe I missed something. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.